Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm afraid I've had to go all Ashens on you because the initial setup I'd planned to do this and unboxing um, involved a visualizer from school. But it turns out the one that I've picked is a piece of shit. So I've rigged up quite an elaborate setup involving my existing webcam and three PS5 games, two Rubik's Cubes, a phone holder, and a bottle of aftershave as a counterbalance to hold the camera over this point on my desk. So this is very much a temporary scenario so that we can look through some of the new Magic cards I've got, which I know everybody's thrilled about. Um, for some reason, my keyboard keeps disconnecting, and I now know it is this issue is connected to Final Fantasy: Strangers of Paradise. It does not disconnect at any other point in the week. As soon as I open Final Fantasy Origin: Stranger of Paradise, the keyboard starts disconnecting at random points. So I've absolutely no idea what's going on there or why that would cause that or anything along those lines. So hopefully, I think I've dulled the sound down. You shouldn't be able to hear it, but I've just heard it then. I'm constantly hearing the beep, 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 beep of a device being disconnected and then reconnected. So that's just a fun bit of texture to add to the evening. Yeah, so I think, as I say, hey Kyle, how you doing, man? Can confirm no beeps. That's good. It'll just drive me slowly insane in the background. Um, yeah. So just to give you a little bit of context in terms of Magic, I won't stick on it too long because I know it's sort of frightfully boring. I've been playing very, very recently only, and I've only got onto it as a result of Final Fantasy, which we all know I love deeply. I convinced myself that I was only going to buy this deck. This is a card from Final Fantasy X, which is my favourite of all the Final Fantasy games. And I've been taking it down to a local Magic gathering, and I've been playing a few rounds, and it's really fun. And I'm really I'm not very good, but I'm really, really enjoying it. The problem is that essentially, when you're there, sort of part of the strategy is using a variety of decks to sort of bamboozle your opponent rather than just constantly playing the same deck, because obviously I'm not really a threat when I'm playing the game at the moment, but like the when you're just relying on a single deck, you're very, very easy to prepare against, etc. And also, to be honest with you as well, just because I've been enough, and I think it's something I want to continue doing, just for variety's sake as well. I thought I would like to have other decks ready to go. So for my sins, I did purchase the Final Fantasy VI deck, which I've opened. And obviously I've got the Final Fantasy X deck here, which was the first one I got. And I've also bought, which is what we're going to have a look at today. This is the Final Fantasy X little box here. What we're going to have a look at today is the most difficult to procure one, because it's the most popular video game, which is this Final Fantasy VII Commander deck. It's called Limit Break. That's cool. There's Old Cloud. And yeah, we're going to have a look, unpack that, and see what we get in there. Carl says, Carl says, can you describe the smell of one of those gatherings? Well, it's actually in a local cinema, so it's well ventilated. You'll be pleased to hear. And obviously the overwhelming aroma is popcorn. So any sort of body odours, which would be largely from me, I won't lie to you, I'm very sweaty, and particularly in social situations. Yeah, it's not an overwhelming sort of nerd smell as you'd perhaps fear. It's fine, and actually, to be fair, a lovely group of guys, and yeah, really enjoying it. Even though it's tough to know really, because they've been very supportive and very willing to slow their games down slightly. Let me know if there's like a trigger or something I've missed in my turn. But I don't know how long. I don't know how long that patience lasts. I don't know at what point they're like, actually, let's just not go if Ben's going, because we have to spend quite a lot of time helping him as a little sort of invalid-like boy. So who knows? I'm hoping that I'll just become excellent, and they won't have to help me anymore. To be fair, I have won a few games, so but again, it's like I've won because they've helped me quite a lot and pointed out things that are happening in my own deck that I hadn't quite realised. And oh yeah, that's great. Oh, and therefore I will do this, and therefore I win. Great. But they've pointed out the strategy, so we'll see. It's not particularly edifying, but it is fun. Have you considered not being a parasite? Well, I don't. What other options do I have, Kyle? Seriously, I would desperately like to not be a parasite. That is something I want to not be. But I think the only way you can get good is to play the game. Unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know how. Like I say, I don't know how long my leash is with this. I don't know how much patience they've got left in the well. So we'll see. But I'm hoping that as their patience decreases, my competence increases, and it will sort of sort itself out. But we will see. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. So this is, as I say, from the Final Fantasy X deck. These sleeves have been a disappointment to me. Obviously, we've got Cucumber there from Final Fantasy X on the back. I don't know if you can tell in the light. They're very shiny, which actually means when you're trying to shuffle them, they like rub against each other, and the tiniest amount of moisture in there causes immense amount of friction. And because I've got very clammy hands, they've caused some issues. So just so you know, that's happened to me. These are the sleeves I've brought for this deck. Here they are. These ones are Apex. Oh, same brand, Ultra Pro. They're called Apex. I sense they're slightly better because they're sort of textured on the back, so they're going to sort of move more easily past each other. They look like this. Yeah. Yeah, there's sort of like a slight roughness to the texture, so that should be fine. Anyway, let's have a look at what we've got. Okay. Oh shit. Oh no. Go well. Just checking the deck for superficial damage. I think we're okay. Cool. Right. So like last time, we've got the little box thing, which I'll use later. Got some tokens and things. One thing I'd forgotten last time is that we also get in all of these commander decks, you also get a little booster pack that comes with it, which completely passed me by last time. So let's have a little gander. So I'm just opening the main. Yeah, cool. Cool. So from what I can tell, there's only a couple of cards in here. Usually they're like quite important cards for the other decks. I think it's sort of a means of convincing you to buy the other ones. But still good to have some spares so I can do some trading in it. Should have brought some scissors. It's all going quite wrong now. Oh no, I think I'm good. Me. This is high quality brown table exposure. Also the sort of slipperiness of my oh, there goes the keyboard. Of my lubricated sort of under the spotlight sweating hands. It's not helping here, and I haven't got any scissors. Katie, do you have any scissors? Can I borrow some, please? As a finale, you can eat some. Oh, hang on. Eat a 200-year-old yogurt like old Stuart Ashen. Maybe. I did accidentally eat a mouldy donut today, which was fun. Went into school, saw some donuts, took a bite, looked at it, covered in mould.
Have those been there since the end of the school year?
Yes.
Where's your scissors?
I don't know where anything is.
I think I gave you your scissors back.
Are there not some in the kitchen?
Well, yeah, but I don't want the kitchen scissors to come upstairs. Lie in the kitchen.
Oh, no, don't worry, I've done it. I've done it. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a lot of work. Okay, let's have a look at what we got. So this actually is the only element of randomness, really, because the deck is predetermined. I've not looked at the deck, though. Okay, so we have Graha. He's from, plays an important role in Final Fantasy XIV. He has lifelink, that's cool. So when you attack, you get the health back. Full art, no borders. Like that a lot. Cool character in the game. Great game, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, by the way. Final Fantasy XIV, as I've said many times. Happy with that. I don't have a version of him. And another... Well, I was going to say another good character. Maybe the least good character. The worst, some might say, out of Final Fantasy VII. Kate Sith, who has some luck-based scrying there. Very nice, though. I like the art on both of those. That's good stuff. Nice. Cool. Right, so those are the random cards we get. Having a look at the main deck, which is here. All of these are sort of token-y cards that we don't need to look at. They're sort of like cards that you can, generate almost like tokens. They don't have their own real value. This as well, treasure cards, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. And also on the bottom, we should have some lands, which I don't think we need to go through, because the lands are pretty similar across sets. So we would have already seen them with Final Fantasy X stuff. Cool. So put those aside as well. So these are sort of the unique Final Fantasy VII cards. Let's have a look. And we'll see how many of these I recognise. Boots. I mean, we're going to have like artifacts and stuff. This is a card, Soul Ring, which appears in most commander decks, which is incredibly helpful. It means you can do stuff very early. So everyone's really hoping to draw that first turn. So these are artifacts, which essentially are... Often they're like modifiers, things that can be played and added to existing cards. A lot of them are equipment. This deck is sort of based on the idea of buffing up characters with equipment, which there's Hero's Blade, which wasn't really a feature of the Final Fantasy X deck at all. I don't use artifacts that much in that deck. That's cool. And a lot of these cards, though, are exactly the same. They're just re-arted with Final Fantasy VII. Arcane Signet appears in Final Fantasy X. No, that's good. That's a lovely piece of art. Simply draw 3 cards. Useful. Although you can only have 7 cards in your hand unless you do some other stuff. So I don't tend to do a lot of drawing with the Tidus deck, but some of them, like, they have things where you can maximize your hand, and actually it's about getting as many cards into your hand as possible. I don't know whether this one is. Hey, Geordie, how you doing, man? I don't know if you just missed the beginning. We are going through the Final Fantasy VII Commander deck, and these were the random cards we got. This is a guy from Final Fantasy XIV, and obviously your friend and mine, Kate Sith. So that's nice. Cultivate has appeared a number of times. Search your library for lands. For those of you who don't know, lands essentially are like, I'm sure most of my audience are Pokemon card, or recognise the nature of Pokemon cards from back in the day. They're essentially like energies. So like you put down lands at the beginning of a turn, and they generate essentially the points required to do any of the stuff with the other cards. It's a cool piece of art as well. How are you doing anyway, guys? How are you doing, Geordie? How's your day been? Kyle, how's your day been? How are your weeks going? Interesting. I can't remember her name. She's one of the Shinra employees who does a lot of the gnarly shit. Secret Rendezvous. Tifa, interesting. Canonising that, perhaps. I got Barrett on my first playthrough back in the day. That upset me a bit. I've also realised that on my main playthrough of Final Fantasy X, not the PC one, I didn't realise until very recently that there is actually a relationship mechanic in that game as well. And I had somehow, when I played that years ago on the PlayStation Vita, I'd somehow ended up with Lulu as being my main, canonically, the Lulu was the one that Tidus was meant to be with, or she was the one I'd impressed the most out of everyone else. And you know that because when you do Tidus's final move, he does lots of sword attacks and jumps in the air, and then someone throws him a blitz ball to kick down for the final attack. Whoever throws that blitz ball is the one that Tidus is most connected to. And weirdly, it's Lulu in my main game. I think we did, when we were playing through on PC, we did manage to get that as Yuna. But it's strange that in a game which is so obviously about their sort of romantic arc, strange that there's that option at all. Geordie says, day's been alright, trying to avoid sickness at work before holiday. How are you avoiding it? That's sick. That sounds good though, man. Are you going on holiday next week, did you say? Just staying away from the sickies. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Here's Barrett. So, hey, Scotty, Ben, a man of class, having Lulu. Yeah, top tier, lad. Yeah, I'm surprised with you in the chat we didn't manage that on PC as well, Scotty. So Barrett has Reach, which is a good skill to have. It just means that some enemies, like flying enemies, they can sort of bypass all of your defensive maneuvers and attack you directly. If a character has Reach like Barrett, whoa, look at that frictionless movement. It means that he can still block and stuff like that, as far as I remember. Oh, I was almost going to buy this card because I didn't realise it came with this deck. Good job I didn't. Comes in with a 1/1 counter, which is helpful for the Tidus deck. I was thinking about putting him in there. And then you can sacrifice him for like buffs on existing creatures that are out, which is nice. How are you doing, Scotty? How's your week going? Oh, I've got some more land, and that's a land from Final Fantasy VI. I literally, that's a key moment in Final Fantasy VI. Interesting. Yo, Socty. Socty. I like that. Well, that's your name now, mate. More lands. More lands. Oh, we might have reached a seam of lands. That's a cool land card, though. That's Final Fantasy VII specific. Spire of Industry. Again, that'll be an existing land that's just been repainted, but that is a great example of a Spire of Industry. Just gonna cane through these until we get to something that's non-land. Well, there's a lot. And like I say, the lands, while they have all been painted in a Final Fantasy way, they're not specific to the deck. So these aren't all Final Fantasy VII. There's the Calm lands from Final Fantasy X, for example. That's cool. Battlefield Forge. It'll go into focus. Doesn't want to. There you go. So you can see there. So that essentially means it says add colorless. So some cards require a colorless cost, but you can also add fire or white. But if you do want to get fire or white out of it, or planes or whatever, you have to deal 1 damage to yourself as well. So a bit of flexibility there. My Harley-Po vinyl arrived today. Surprisingly, it's 2 disc, 3 sides, and art on the back of disc 2. Also, it is white and was hella surprised. No wonder why it's as expensive as it was. Nice. I mean, I'm gonna. That sounds good. My ignorance is in the band. Who is the band? That is, yeah. As I think, as Geordie said before, it's like vinyl is another. I've already fallen down one slippery slope this year. Can't fall down another one. Yeah, these are. I've now got 3 of the Final Fantasy Magic decks. So yeah, so that I can mix it up a bit during sessions. Oh, here we go. Sword of Animists. Don't remember that. It's another piece of equipment. And again, so much equipment. This really, I don't think there's a single equipment card in the 10 deck. So it plays completely differently. Sorceries are like spells that you can cast that do additional things. They're like instant though. They'll disappear or they do a thing and then you put them in your exile. So this one's simple. Just essentially just destroys something you want to destroy. But as you can see, like the cost is in the early game relatively high. 2 colorless, a fire and a green and a forest or whatever. Oh, professional facebreaker, nice. Hellkite Tyrant. Again, these are all repaints. Chaos Warp. Instants are like similar to sorceries, just done instantly. In fact, I don't actually know the difference. Vanquish the Horde. Nice. That's one of the post game bosses, one of the weapons, I believe. I don't think I've ever beaten. Maybe Geordie has. I've never beaten the weapons in Final Fantasy VII. I'm not big into the post game in any JRPG really. I'm coming up on having beaten all of the mega bosses in Final Fantasy X, but that's my favourite game of all time, and I've never done it before. It's just it's not what I usually do. Unfinished business, nice. With the Turks there. Clever concealment. There it is. Classic bit of storytelling. What does it do? Convoke is not a word I've seen in Magic before. Your creature can help cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting this pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's colour. Each creature you tap while casting this. So essentially you can use creatures as mana to generate some more mana, more power points to do things. Huh. Harley Poe is a folk punk artist. Really interesting stuff. Got the album because the vibes were Lost and Losing It. Oh, where Lost and Losing It was written during a breakup with his wife. Class songs on it, such as I Wanna Die and Meaningless. They sound very positive. I like the idea of folk punk, though, for sure. Nice. And white vinyl's cool. Again, that just destroys everything. But it's got a relatively high cost. You'd need to have like 6 lands down there to do that. Wrecking Ball Arm. Nice. Cool bit of art. Again, you'd have to equip it. Has a base power and toughness of 7/7. Can't be blocked with by creatures with power 2 or less. That's really good. But you need 7 mana to equip it there, which is hefty. Hefty price. So I can tell, just from looking at the cards, I can tell that this is just a completely different way of playing. I've already got this card. This is Sephiroth. So usually commander decks come with 2 potential commanders. I mean, you can technically use any legendary creature as a commander. Obviously, in this deck, it's Cloud or Sephiroth. Whenever Sephiroth attacks, you may put a cell counter on a target creature. Until the end of the turn, each modified creature you control has a base power and toughness of 7/5. So that's really good. So if you get Sephiroth out early and he's attacking loads, you can quite quickly buff up other creatures, which isn't a million miles away from what Tidus does in his deck. And the thing about a commander is that unlike other creatures, hey Chelsea, how you doing? It's the guy with the long sword, not the long sword, but the long sword, indeed. It's definitely a vampire. I've heard there's a pretty good vampire-based game that people should check out, actually. Can't remember what it's called, though. And yeah, commanders, when they fall, they don't go like into exile. They just go back to their starting position and you can summon them again. So you can keep summoning commanders. They just cost slightly more, so it costs like 5 mana there, 3 plus 2, and then it will cost 7 next time. But because the deck is sort of built around these tactics, the commanders are designed to sort of come out again and again. There's Red 13, nice. Vigilance and Trample, that's really good. And he's not that expensive either. Trample's really good because it just means if you do damage to something and there's damage left over, it can keep going to other things. If a thing doesn't have Trample, it doesn't matter how much damage you're doing. If the creature it's attacking dies, that's its damage complete. Whereas Trample, it just continues and continues. So there's a thing in the 10 deck which can get everyone Trample. And then if Tidus is doing insane damage, you can just take out loads of stuff in a single hit there. Is another... I thought we had a Barret earlier. Maybe that was a piece of equipment. So here's Barret. He has reach as well. I swear there was another Barret earlier. And here we go. Whenever an equipment you control enters, create a 2/2 red rebel creature token. So again, this is all about using equipment. So this technique essentially just makes lots of additional creatures as soon as you get any equipment out. Excuse me. Wow, I should look into vampire games to try and find out if there are any good ones. Those shoulder pads are telling American football player. Here she is, legend. Aerith, the last ancient lifelink. So as I said earlier, that's if you've got lifelink when she attacks and does damage, that will heal you as well. Problem is she's not doing very much damage. She's doing 3 damage and has got 5 defense. But I'm sure you can buff her up. And at the beginning of your end step, the end of your turn, if you've gained life during this turn, you can return a target creature from the graveyard, which is really good. So if an enemy is already out, you can bring them back if she's healed you once in that turn, which is good shit. Summoning materia, another artifact. Look at the top card of your library. Do some other stuff. Oh, Maniac. Professor Hoja. It's a funny piece of art. It's good stuff. That captures the vibe of the man. The first activated ability you activate during your turn that targets a creature you control costs 2 less. So it just allows you to do more for less. And as you can see, like, reading these paragraphs in the heat of battle and understanding them and then deploying them appropriately, I find incredibly challenging. Nice, another instance. Nice. Can't remember how to pronounce this guy's name. Bugenhagen has reach as well. Good shit. Yuffie. Nice. When she enters, you can control a non-creature artifact for as long as you control Yuffie. So that's from presumably any other player as well. So you can start nicking other people's stuff. I've liked some of the cards where you can nick other people's stuff. Kamari in Final Fantasy X does that because obviously he has blue magic, so in game he can steal people's moves. You can do some really crazy stuff with that, like in Magic. Like you can copy. Kamari can copy like the best card on the playing field. And last time, like there was a guy that had this crazy commander that was doubling everything he did, so all of his damage was doubled, and it was becoming out of control. But Kamari could just copy that, and then I could do that as well, and so I was just doubling everything I could. And it was a bit like an arms race trying to out damage each other. But that was really cool. I'm not a fan of Yuffie, Geordie. Not sure about that art, to be honest with you. Not bad. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You hate her in the remakes. Fair enough, mate. Did you play Intergrade? Or did you play her DLC? Vengeful Atoner. That's a lovely piece of art. See, that's what I want them all to be. That's what I was hoping all of them would be. And every time I get anime art, I'm a bit like, ugh. Menace. Whenever one or more creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put 1 more counter on Vincent. That's good. Again, that would actually be quite good in the Tidus deck, because that's all about generating counters. But he's fire. You need to summon fire. And that isn't one of the colours of the Tidus deck. So I couldn't include this card in that. Forced yourself through her DLC. Fair enough. I seem to remember enjoying it. It was quite hard though. I also seem to remember it was like harder than I expected. I didn't mind it. She's a bit annoying though. Nice. Meteor. 7 damage to each creature. Nice. Here we go. A summon. Interesting choice of summon. I mean, maybe they're looking for ones that are sort of more Final Fantasy specific, but this isn't like one of the great Final Fantasy summons in my opinion. But these creatures work a bit differently. You see they've got numbers along here, so they only come out temporarily like a summon would in game. And then you essentially uptick this every turn. So on number 1 they do this, then the next time they do this, the next time they do this, and then they disappear. although there are crazy ways, because I said about, I feel, no one's asked for this level of detail, but I'll continue. I told you that Tidus can move counters around. What's cool is like you can, because it's a counter that's ticking up the phases of this. You can use Tidus's ability to take counters off this guy and put them somewhere else, meaning you can stop it from completely ticking over and just keep regenerating it, which is a really cool move. Here we go. So we've just got, this is the same card we got in the pack, which is a bit annoying because I always thought they were designed. Maybe they are totally random. Obviously, we've got a full art and a bordered standard version, and they are exactly the same. Fair enough. Avalanche of Sector 7, nice. Obviously, that's a design. You can see a lot of these cards are very much Final Fantasy 7 Remake influence because those are their direct designs, aren't they? Also has Menace. Cool. Holy Magic. Permanents you control again indestructible until the end of the turn. That's good stuff, particularly for only 3 mana. That's a lovely bit of business. The Soldier Military Program. Nice. So that's why we've got all of these guys, all of these tokens over here. So this is the card that generates all of those guys. Beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. So either create a 1/1 white soldier creature or put a 1/1 counter on each of the soldiers you control. So that's these guys. It's not looking good, Geordie, in terms of polygonal. I was expecting that as well, but we've got like 4 cards left, but we'll see. Heli Trooper, nice. Flying, helpful. Low cost, good to get out there. Heidegger. Again, remake design. So that's interesting. So that becomes more powerful depending on the soldiers you've got. So if the more of those soldiers you've got out, the more his stats will be boosted as he comes in. So that's good stuff. Or target creature does. But obviously you need to have pulled the other guy out as well. There's Elena. Or Elena, I suppose. Cool. That would be quite good. Cast a historic spell, get 1/1 counter. That would work in the Final Fantasy X deck. Hang on a second. I might have thrown some cards away. I think I was thinking because I haven't got Cloud or Tifa, so I must have taken some out with the lands. Cloud's Limit Break. That's cool. An instant. Got Sid there as well. Okay, let's have a quick look through here. Imagine if it didn't come with Cloud. That'd be really fun. Elena is the best Turk. She's good shit. Me. Ah. They're here in their own separate area. The 2 commanders of the deck. Dick. Yeah, they are. Cool. Oh, that's a cool looking card. So there is Tifa. If you could tell, like the way the foils worked, it's like splintered damage all around. That's really cool. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets 1/1 until the end of the turn for each opponent you attack. So that's sort of a damage multiplier. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power 7 or greater deals combat damage to a player, untap all creatures you control. If it's the first combat phase of your turn, Oh, nice. So that's really because there are 2 points in combat where you can attack. That means you can usually once you've tapped a card in order to attack, it then can't do anything else. This allows them to attack and then continue attacking a second time, which is really powerful. And finally, we have Cloud. He has haste, which is really good. Usually, when you summon a card, um, you have to wait a turn before they do any damage. Whereas if it has haste, it can be summoned and immediately attack, which is good. And he's doing, for early game, 4/4 pretty good damage. When Cloud enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. We saw all those equipment cards. And whenever he attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. So if you've got loads of creatures out and they've all got equipment because there are so many equipment cards, then for each one that attacks, you get to draw. And yeah. Then if Cloud has power 7 or more, create 2 treasure tokens, which are these guys. So if he gets powerful enough, then you can sacrifice this and it gives you more mana, so you can get more stuff out. So that seems really good. I would have been happy to get this pack. They're all great. Oh well, yeah. That's good to hear, man. I'm also happy. I mean, and if you did get this pack, you would get exactly the same, because the commander decks are what they would call pre-con. They're pre-built. For those of you who weren't here earlier, these are the sleeves I've gone with, and they are better than sleeves like these. Same company, but these are, I don't know, what are these called again? They're called something slightly different. Apex. They're like slightly textured on the back, so they sort of they don't stick together as much. So I'll quickly sleeve Cloud. Noise. And Tifa. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but Build-A-Bear have Sonic in stock now. That is quite alarming. That sounds good. You're going to get one, Scotty. I thought I saw a Magic and Sonic crossover. Might be on the cards.
You want the Build-A-Bear site?
No. Scotty was just saying that you can apparently build a Sonic now at Build-A-Bear. Do you like Build-A-Bear?
I want the Mothman.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's a moth. He's
And a man.
He's Mothman!
Yeah, fair enough. Cryptids, isn't it? Nice. To be fair, this set feels more comprehensible than Terra's set, Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI set was all about killing stuff off, even your own team, getting them into your graveyard, and then summoning them back out with buffs. So that feels more radically different to how I've been playing. There's the little box. Yeah, happy with that. I am as happy as I can be, given that I've spent too much money on some bits of cardboard. But I'm looking forward to getting down that and getting down the cinema and embarrassing myself again in front of lots of people I respect. Do they have Knuckles? On it right now, getting Shadow for myself and Sonic for my nephew. Why would you carry one of the worst characters? And then you've really damaged Geordie there with that. He's so mad, like Knuckles, like his spirit animal Knuckles. You're going to make me read. Yes, I'm afraid Sonic is a franchise that has largely passed me by. Noise. They are. I love those sleeves. Love them, love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. Okay. Cool. Let's have a look at this. Whoa. Playing the dick. Suit up to defend the planet. This deck is to be filled with powerful equipment and creatures ready to wield it in battle. Let Cloud X Shoulder brandish a giant sword or try fun new gear combinations. No matter who holds the weapon, your modified creatures will have the greatest power on the field. So long as those creatures have a power of 7 or greater, their abilities will be even more potent. With Tifa, martial artists in your party, all your large creatures get to fight on 2 combats instead of 1. Utilize equipment, variety, and the strength of your allies to charge across the battlefield. Good shit. I didn't realise the colours sort of have abstract meanings. White, order, cooperation, protection. Blue, knowledge, control, perfection. Black, power, death, ambition. Red, emotion, chaos, rebellion. Green, nature, instinct, community. And then there's a little justification as to why they've gone with the colours they have for this deck. So red represents the rebellious spirits of characters like Cloud, Tifa, and the members of Avalanche who resist the oppressive regime of Shinra. Green symbolises the powerful energy beyond the confines of Midgar, the life stream and the vast expanse of the planet. And white embodies their noble desire to save the world and protect their planet. Nice. Like it. I like that they've done a little bit of thought there. Right, I'm now going to have to dismantle my tower, my contrived tower, instead of a visualizer. See if I can. See if you can see it. Me, that's me. Upside down. Here it is. This is what I was dealing with. It's it's professional grade. And the camera is just sitting off the end of that. So, yeah, you're welcome. Just so, take a few tips about how to professionally set up a stream. Oh, and I'm upside down. Some streamers might have said I'll be right back or something at this point. Others want to show you the sinew, the reality of streaming. Upside down. That is mental. Oh, actually, weirdly, I am the right way around over here. Look at that. Very professional. I wonder what element Carl was referring to as mental there. My little tower. Whoa, Ben was Australian for a second there, was I? What did I say? Oh my god. Yeah, what is that actually? I'll tell you what it is. It's the visualizer that I was trying to set up before. There's my hand. Way. Look at it. I can't get it to focus. That's it upside down. Anyway. Well, that was fun. Thank you for indulging me there, people. Now, indulge me further with a game that is middling. First you made me mad, Scotty. Now you made me sad. It has been done. I'm going to be the proud owner of Shadow and force my nephew into being a Sonic fan. That's a good idea. What was your first exposure to Sonic, Scotty? Because you're a little bit too young to be like an old school Sega fan. What got you? What started your obsession? Shadow the Hedgehog PS2. You're too young for that as well. Ah, but you grew up on the Genesis and the NES. Nice. Okay. Can I remember any... What? Been playing for 7 hours already? That doesn't sound right. Kyle, what the fuck is Genesis? That is interesting, actually. Wasn't it Mega Drive in the UK? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, the Bible. And a band. Right, what happened here?
Let's go.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, good start. Oh yeah, I remembered that I worked out actually how to play the game just before we finished last stream. Speaking of Souls-like, I saw that Wu Chang Fallen Angels is getting a...
It's
no,
good.
Fallen Feathers is getting a generally pretty positive response. I'm interested, I'm intrigued, but I've got to beat Elden Ring first. And don't want to sound like a little boy, it looks very, very gory. To the point where it's like, almost just feels, you know, gratuitous. Why have I always thought we called it the Genesis? Have you looked it up, Scotty? Probably because you watch a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd. Like all good video game fans.
Wonder what's in there.
You watched your childhood, there you go. That was a console generation, well, not a generation, but that was a console that I completely missed. I was PS1 all the way. I did play on a Genesis around a friend's house, but played a bit of Echo the Dolphin and whatever Sonic was there. Then I went straight back to Rugrats Studio Tour. Whoop. Are they even the... Are they the same... Are they the same generation? Or is Mega Drive the same generation as SNES? Whoa. The jump scare at the start. I don't remember it. Saturn. Oh really? Saturn was the same as PS1. Well, it really was ahead of the PS1, wasn't it? It was Sent Out to Die. But it was leagues ahead of PS1. Do you remember why you dodged it, Geordie? Just because you jumped ship like most other people to PS1. Yeah, but was it not the case that it was like? I remember someone was saying that it was like, maybe was the pricing wrong, or it was like shadow dropped or something weird, like they messed up its launch.
Good.
PS1 Christmas gift. Me too, mate.
There you go. Jack, let's go.
I've been a loyal Sony fanboy ever since. Yeah. Dog
This'll
loyal.
bring us back down.
Should we go back and prepare?
Remember, both my brother and me got our own PS1s, but my parents accidentally gave us the wrong present. I opened up Tomb Raider, but very swiftly got swapped with Hercules. Interesting. Wow. Maybe. I wonder how history would have developed if it had been the other way. Hercules is great. Yeah, Hercules is weird. I remember my mum, very clear vision of mum just buying me that game. Very fortunate, like not even for, it was the only time I remember just receiving a game and it wasn't a birthday or Christmas. I think mum had just been on holiday and she saw it and I was like, nice, smart, thanks mum. That was, yeah, well, good egg. Yeah, it was incredibly difficult. But perhaps if you'd received Tomb Raider for that Christmas, you'd be, you know, part of the Tomb Raider race with Kenya. She's an obsessive, mega Tomb Raider fan. Yeah, God, I love Tomb Raider. Apart from Rise, fuck that game. Decreased damage taken, yes. I mean, I was able to play Tomb Raider because my brother had it, fair enough. Tekken. Nice. We had a Tekken as well. Can't remember what one it was. 2? It's good stuff. Great. Done it. Just mastered it. Which is annoying because that means I probably should switch to something else. And I like using it. Let's switch back to the big sword. Oh, oh, wow. That's a look. Tekken 3 goated with the sauce. I think the other game I got was Medieval. That was one I never got. I know Kyle's a big fan of that game. I remember him playing the remake in my company. Why would that have been? Or maybe it wasn't in my company. Maybe I just imagined I was there. Me and bros randomly got gifted Medieval 2, but never played Medieval, but here it was. Never completed the second. 100% of the first, though. Remake was fucking awesome. From what I've seen, it's the sort of game I would have loved. Just didn't cross my path.
Time for a change. All right.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that'd be great. Streaming it, Geordie. Definitely do that. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't done the same thing I did with Sword Fighter, where I've gone through and made sure I'm doing the different attacks, got those equipped. I don't like the way the ball goes red. It's gross. Looks like a, I don't know, some sort of tumour. Medieval is the best use of the word bugger. Great line delivery, everything. Oh, nice. Okay, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Combo abilities. Here we go. So they're all raging slash. Oh, to be fair, we haven't got many. Onslaught, lunge forward. Do you want piercing spinning slash or piercing thrust? Try spinning slash for a bit. Nice.
Time for a change.
That sword is mega gross. I hate this sort of design. Boy, buddy.
Look, there's a huge scar on its back.
We got it, mate. Oh, the spinning flash is good. Oh, but he is dealing a lot of damage. Ouch.
Let's wrap this up.
Wicked. Proto Cube. What did that do? Is that a teleporter?
Found
Please
some
give me
cubes.
some cubes. Oh, thank God.
Makes me dizzy.
Stay away from the edges. I can't promise to catch you if you fall.
Okay. This game looks randomly generated at times. Oh, you're absolutely right. You've put the nail on the old your head, or whatever the phrase I'm desperately grasping at is. Hit the nail on the head. There. That's exactly what it looks like. Appears to be stuck again. Great. Oh. Magical attacking a magic prism with an element attack will cause it to fire a laser.
I think we're safe.
I haven't got
Path
any.
is just gone.
There's gotta be a switch or something. Let's find it. That thing
Oh.
reflects magic.
Oh, there it is.
I think I know someone with some spells.
Who? It's not me.
There's one.
Let's knock them down. Let's get ourselves together. Should be fine here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Great.
Time to go to work.
Right.
There we go.
This crystal is some minor trick.
Hit the nail with the spine. Hit the nail. Hit the head. Yeah. What particularly impressive that was it? Scott, are you back? Is V Rising back online, or are you still starting again with the new server, or have you moved on? Oh, you're playing Bloodstained, aren't you?
Come on.
Time to go to work.
Anyone else playing anything good this evening? Oh, Chess is playing Stardew Valley. Lovely stuff with the expanded mod on. What are the main reasons you've gone? You've expanded it, Chelsea. What's the main feature you're after there?
Check it out, Jack.
That's a good game. Katie's playing something similar, I think. I always forget its name. Fields of Mysteria, maybe? Looks really cute. I'm playing on single player. I'm playing on a single player on V Rising, and when I kill Drac, we'll move to servers again, but alongside Bloodstained.
Slow down.
So you've started again, have you?
Do we keep going?
And Geordie's currently video editing. Nice. It's good to hear on Geordie's stream you're slowly enjoying the editing process again.
Now's your chance.
This looks good.
Lucky.
It's interesting how. I mean, I know it's nowhere near as complicated, but I feel like my tolerance of audio editing has fluctuated massively ever since I've had to do that quite a lot for my job.
Weird.
When
feel like
when
I've
I'm
climbed
tuned
this
in and in
tower
the right
before.
place,
Or
there's
was
something
it a
really
different
therapeutic about
This
it.
place plays tricks on the eye.
But
Makes you see things that don't
I'm not
Yeah.
in the right
I
position.
don't trust anything I see.
It's a slog. Wow. I played it so much I wanted a little something new added. This adds more people. Oh wow. Well, so like, are there people with? Are there like other relationships, like more like story in there? That's really cool though. It's a lot of fun so far. Feels really well made. I have to check that out. I'll certainly let Katie know because I think she's played Stardew to within an inch of its life. Yeah, just need to kill Drac on Brutal to know I'm a gamer. Just want to do it without a server dying on me. Fair enough. And Geordie is currently audio editing, and he's dealing with sibilance. I mean, you're already now putting in more effort into audio editing than I'm ever prepared to do. Whoa. Maybe, beyond using a pop shield to avoid explosive noises. Oh, is that from generating enemies?
Come on, let's tear out the roots.
What are you using to edit? Are you doing it in whatever your video editing? Is that the editor you're using for audio as well? Or are you throwing it in a
Quite a show.
door as well? DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, DaVinci is on my list of programs to look at. But then I just fall back to good old Audacity. Like a old pair of shoes. It's great, dude. Recommend it over everything. Is it free? It used to be. I seem to remember looking at the specs for it, and it was a bit of a... But maybe that's just, I suppose, for the video stuff. It looked like a bit of a hardware hog, as it would need to be. Right, I haven't got any spells. Can any of you cast any spells? Oh yeah, my PC's fine, but I mean, I was thinking about using it in a work context on a laptop.
can't do this for much longer.
It's your call, Jack.
Use shortcut for laptop. DaVinci will be worth a go. Like I say, it's just churning through lots and lots of children's radio content. So I tend just to make sure it's not peaking, cut out the superfluous stuff, or often just leave it to them to do. In fact, I don't. Yeah, to be fair, now I'm actually thinking about it. It's actually been a while since I've had to do all that much because they more or less do it within the editor of the radio software. Used to be that I'd have to send everything through. Have you ever cut their audio to make them say something stupid? No. DaVinci now has AI subtitle generation. It's made light work for these shorts now. Nice. Nice. These all sound like interesting and effective workflows. I'm more of a muddled and slow and tedious workflow sort of guy. Ineffectual. I think we need to be a mage. Oh, we've got a new one, Marauder.
This is the one.
What weapon you got? Oh, look at that. So lame. I hate a mace. Yeah, it's taking me years to actually get into a good workflow now. Just get a clip of someone saying, it's the best game, and it's everything they hate, bish bash bosh, we made a good meme for a friend group. It's so easy, I can do it. Did we just... I might have forgotten
I think we're safe.
I could keep going.
that. Everywhere looks the same.
Can you move?
As if we'd lose.
Still a ways to go. Come on.
Come on. Okay. Wait. You dare leak that League is my favourite game. I said that to you so you don't ever need to edit, and so help me God. Good old League.
There's one.
Stuck. Dead.
Hit it again,
Ow.
Jack.
Oh, I've not got the mage ready either, have I? That's why I keep doing only one move, Stormbreaker.
win is a win.
Win is the win. Oh no. Need some cubes. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Done?
Should
Sorted?
be fine here.
Ready to try again?
Run out of magic.
All right.
Oh, that's my friend. I can imagine George having to censor something for YouTube and it just being monkey. Pretty good idea. It's too damn long of an audio clip though. Having a unique censor is a vibe, to be honest. Holy shit, instead of a swear, censor it with chaos.
Warm welcome.
Let's make this entertaining.
This is the one.
Attack!
Now then.
Ready to try again?
Sorry. Bye.
I see some cubes over there.
I need a break.
Okay, okay. Look at all this Stormbreaker nonsense. Although, shouldn't that just be magic? Oh. Hmm. Feel a boss coming on. No, I'm going to keep going. Wow, what a question from Scotty. If you had to say your personality was based from a game, what game would that be? As in, so you're saying which game's vibe most accurately chimes with my personality? That's how I'm reading that question. Oh, it's a deep one. Oh, it's a Tombury! I have to beat the shit out of it, unfortunately. Oh, it kills in one. As is its wont. It is difficult. Dark Souls from Kyle.
All right.
Because you're so like hardcore. What's the connection?
Warm
That
welcome.
you can only make one mistake and then you lose all your soul. Oh my god. You lose all of your currency, social currency.
Time for a change.
Do you have an answer locked and loaded at Blighttown? Is it V Rising, Scotty? You're playing like this just chimes with me so much.
There you are.
Whoa, that was cool. I'd like to say it's something quite chill, like something like a Stardew Valley, but that Stardew Valley suggests a sort of physical competence, able to sort of live off the land, and a social competence, in fact, able to ingratiate yourself in new communities. So it's not quite me. Grim Fandango, nice. Katie's just bought that. Love that game. What elements of Grim Fandango chime with you?
All you got?
Come on, let's be quick about it.
Just trying to get A to B through life. That's good shit. That's a good one. I like that a lot.
Got off to a good start.
I'm dead, guys. I'm dead. $4.20 Blaze It 2 Game of Year equal Dank Dreams and Goated Memes equals Wow 11 like and subscribe Poggers Edition. Fair. Fair. I could see why that would mean a lot to you.
This is the one.
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Wow, we're getting battered here. I am getting wrecked. Really struggling to summon games.
Wasn't much of a
I
fight.
was thinking,
The next fight might not be so easy.
my mind sort of went a bit to Hellblade in like the crippling inner voices, but that game actually deals with a profound mental health prognosis that I simply don't have, and also I wouldn't. So it's like I was thinking of something like Hellblade, but a few notches down in the
Let's get ourselves together.
on the sort of psychosis level.
Now then.
Ready to try
I suppose there's a
again?
lot in Persona about that, about sort of negotiating the more challenging elements of your personality. Even though they do come out as sort of big beasts and you have to destroy in turn-based battles. Or like, are there any games about being teachers? Is that part of my personality? I don't know. Do not know. It's a deep question. Baldi's Basics. Don't know that game. What does that mean? I love you, Colonel Sanders. Yeah, that's close. That's close.
journey continues.
Shake my head, ask your youth teaching kids. Next time they're having a convo about FNAF, say your favourite animatronic is number 1 crate, and if they don't know, shake my head, fave hands. Okay, I will do. I'll keep that in mind. Number 1 crate.
Okay, there you go.
Let's knock it down.
One that big is bound to be trouble.
Wolves can use fewer monsters.
Here it comes. Like that.
You got a sinking feeling.
Just keep hitting them.
Oh, the damage! And the stun. Oh, and the enemies being generated. You belay.
Keep your head straight now.
We need to end this mother.
Mistakes.
Is there an Alan Partridge video game? Could be. That's based on Minecraft personality.
Let's get this and move on. Nothing's in our way now.
Reel it in, man.
I'm indeed more broken than that, to be honest. I bought Sonic 06 like within a month it came out. We do not talk about this. My only knowledge of Sonic 06 really is the Game Grumps playthrough from back in the day.
Time to go to work.
And it looked fucking unbearable from that. The load times. Well, what's funny is I remember picking that game up like in a shop and looking at the back
Check it out, Jack.
and thinking this looks bloody awesome. There's like a picture of Sonic like flying above a forested open world, and the graphics, like if taken at the right angle, looked all right if you just looked at certain models. And then I remember actually seeing it being played in Game Grumps and being like, okay. It was the
Think we could use
loading.
that.
I need a break.
It was, why did that game need to load for that long on Xbox 360? Just very, very badly made. I mean, if you actually want to play it, there's Project 6 Remake Unity for PC. The graphics looked alright if you tilt your head, close one eye, tilt it more, close the other eye, yeah. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like the Sonic model itself was alright. And if you just were looking at that, you could maybe convince someone that it's an okay looking game. The PS3 version's even worse. Oh, don't doubt it. What a mess. Oh. Cutscene alert. He's singing the Final Fantasy theme.
Hey, Jack. When did you teach Sarah that song?
Oh my god. That's so lame.
It's a classic. Everyone knows it.
Uh-oh, a lion with wings. Chimera. Oh yeah, that is it. Punch it in the face, Jack.
Heavy snakes. Do something, Jack.
Here it comes. Like that.
Okay. Go mental, guys. Don't forget. I want pugilist.
That's more like it. Thanks.
That's a lot of damage. Nice. Oh. Okay.
Back next. Let's finish this job. Save some of that for later.
That guy went down like a little bitch. Ben is locked in for real. Final Fantasy theme Limp Biscuit remix. I'll play that. I wonder if anyone's done that.
That's it? No chaos?
No chaos.
No crystal.
Oh, we were betrayed.
Did Astos trick us?
Wait. This feeling. I know where we are.
Everyone else just looks sort of like
Check it out. It starts on its own.
they sort of should be there. Jack just doesn't look like that.
Logging in. Welcome.
Looks like
Are
it's
you
from a
the
different
owners of
game.
this terminal? We have been waiting for you. Commencing transport. Transport to Flying Fortress. Complete.
Meanwhile, I have a question. Who the fuck is Jack? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. All we know is that he wants to kill Chaos. That's all we've got. Uh-oh. Just the headband just takes away any tension. What is that?
We're going up.
It's just like bouncing around from event to event with no. Who cares about these characters? I can't find a way in. Look at him. Wow. Now look at him. What is going on? Oh, this is saying I've mastered Pugilist. Oh, you're not wrong. You just gone full neckbeard, yeah. Pugilist absolutely wrecked that boss. Okay, let's try then Marauder. Wow. Remarkably, that hat is still the best gear for this scenario. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go, guys. He clearly studied to play.
Huh? Are those clouds? How high up are we?
Calm down, we're okay. Or else
What day
why
is
would
it?
that thing send us
Thursday. Oh
here?
my god.
The crystal is just up these stairs.
Harry's coming back tomorrow.
Harry,
Looking forward to
hey.
seeing him. I reckon he's going to be built like a brick shit house. All that climbing he's done. Final Fantasy reference, the clouds outside, yeah, maybe. Harry wants us to go climbing with him.
That looks worth thinking.
We will see.
Up ahead.
Be ready.
You'll outclimb him, maybe. Can you move nimbly across a climbing wall as nimbly as you would move across the fretboard of a Guitar Hero controller?
This is the one.
Those shoes as well are a choice, aren't they?
Let's go. Let's knock them down.
Always, I see notes on the rocks. I always FC. Don't know what that
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
means. Is that the best rank? Oh, full combo.
Time for a change.
Maybe that as well, maybe, Geordie. Oh, crumbs! Don't think I'm a fan of Marauder.
This is the one.
That too, always managed to get them bricked up, especially when I say I completed through the flames. That starts the Tinder profile.
There's one.
Has your controller arrived yet, Scotty?
Hit him where it hurts.
Also, has there been a Nintendo Direct? Has that just happened?
Got a sinking feeling.
Was there anything good in there? Did anyone see anything? I saw Persona 3 Reload was getting ported. To me, it looks like because I just saw like on Sifted. Go and check out Sifted, guys. The only reason I knew about the Direct was that I just saw lots of trailers coming in to my Sift. The only one that caught my eye was Persona 3 Reload because I love that game. But it essentially just looks like all the PS4 games finally being ported to a Nintendo console.
Nothing.
Careful.
Over already?
Victory was guaranteed.
Nailed it. That's cooler. Now that is cool. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. That is sick. It's like medieval Green Goblin. Love it. That's good stuff. Not yet. Gets shipped from today, from the 7th, so latest 2 weeks. Nice, on its way. Pac-Man World repack. Pac-Man World 2 repack got announced. Is that a joke or truth? That reminds me though, there was a game that on Sifted that was being reviewed this week that was Pac-Man adjacent. I think it was like in the Namco expanded universe, and you play. It's like a completely serious, po-faced Metroidvania-esque game, but you're guided around by Pac-Man, who is sort of like the villain of the piece. Shadows or something Labyrinth? Shadow Labyrinth or something like that? Look really interesting. It'd be nice to see more companies take bigger swings with their properties, I think. Another game that's interesting, V Rising. You guys should check that out one day.
Get away from the walls.
I know.
Sorry,
No.
just trying to be helpful.
I'm not mad. It's just how I am. You are helpful. Sometimes.
Did you say it's not that? It's just how I am. That's incredibly self-aware of him. Oh, Jack. That's endeared me to you a little bit.
Better tread careful.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not dead yet.
Keep your head up straight, Jack.
Nearly, mate.
Better try something different. Nice.
Any potions left?
Rayman was the bad guy in the animated series, for real. Oh, you thought... Was that actually Ubisoft who made that, or wasn't it just like some weird third party got the rights to use him?
Warm welcome. Time to go to work.
But yeah, Rayman in general has been completely underserved. Especially like how good those recent Rayman games are. They were like perfect games, pretty much. Maybe they just didn't sell. But yeah, they're so good. Really, really good. They're so beautiful as well.
Gonna have to find a different approach, Jack.
The animated series was produced by Ubisoft. Wow. And Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. Is that a game
Whatever doesn't kill.
that's out?
We need to patch ourselves up.
Never played Blood Dragon. Oh, that's the name of the series. Oh right, I didn't realise it was to do with Far Cry Blood Dragon. Yeah, that passed me by a bit. believe Rayman was the bad guy of that. Unbelievable. Rayman 2, man, that was a core memory. Is a core memory.
Come on.
The Great Escape.
We'll be here forever at this rate. There's one.
Still remember talking to my bestie in primary school about Rayman 3, yeah. Oh, I love that game as well. Jesus! That's a lot of shit going on. Great. Now we look lame again. Isn't it fun? Yeah, Rayman 3 is a really interesting game. It had a sort of unique sense of humour and made some strange decisions. But I felt like it felt like pure imagination. Like you would drop from one bizarre scenario to another. But there was something like really exciting about that. Yeah, I love that game. What used to annoy me though, and I'm sure it annoyed everyone, was on the box he had like the biggest sort of novelty was the fact that he had those power-ups, right? One of them, and on the box he had those claws, didn't he, that he could swing from, that came out of his hands. And on the box he just has those claws, but in game it's a power-up, meaning it changes his colour scheme completely. He sort of morphs into a sort of superhero guy with claws. And I was like, the fact that they were just on normal. The fact that they were just normal Rayman on the front cover suggested to me it was going to be more like a tool that you could use consistently rather than just a temporary power up, and I always found that a bit disappointing. But that might just be me. I have the holographic version of the art on your version. Wow, holographic, fancy.
Come on.
Let's knock him down.
I remember thinking the combat was quite innovative at the time. You could like curve punches round, couldn't you? And I thought that was a really good use of Rayman's weird physiology. Did you guys ever play Rayman M? Because that was another core memory. Me and my friend Fraser used to play the shit out of Rayman M. Oh god, we loved it so much. Yeah, it was both race. It was racing and combat, so it sort of had both elements. But the races were you just running. Yeah, it wasn't like a kart racer. It's the sort of game which, if you look at it now, is obviously really bad and a cynical cash grab, but it was enough for us. There's also a PS1 version, is there? Wow, that is weird. I had no idea. Rayman Rush was the PS1 version. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, Christ! Oh. Wow. Well. Suddenly became bald as well. Guys. Oh, it's something quite majestic. Oh, look, cubes. That sort of can become naked. Interesting balding level that can happen there.
I can't do this for much longer.
No, I can
It's
imagine.
your choice, Jack.
But your body is like about to explode in the vacuum of space. Did you see? Like, it's funny that he doesn't go bald. Or doesn't go like full. You'd imagine if it's just an asset coming out, he would go completely bald. But he goes. He goes partially, like with he's still got the back and sides in place. Why? What does it mean? It's become chaos. He's become Rayman. Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Was not expecting to respawn here. Something tells you this isn't meant to happen. I'm with you there. Oh god, have we not got a checkpoint reset? Please don't spawn us there. Thank you. The audacity of the game to advertise the season pass after that shit. Yeah, I don't know if the DLC is any good, to be honest with you. I don't know if the actual game is any good, to be honest with you.
Time for a change. All right.
Huh? Are those clouds? How high up are we?
Oh, for
Calm
real?
down, we're okay.
Have all of those
Or else why would
battles?
that thing
Did I not
send
get
us
any
here?
of that experience?
Crystal is just up these stairs. I think.
Think?
Both.
You're gonna have to find a different approach, Jack.
Hit him where it hurts!
Whatever doesn't kill you.
Win is a win.
It's a win. Send the clip in, let them find the E-skips.
There you are. Jack, let's go.
Parried. Oh shit. No, I didn't.
This is grim.
Getting desperate.
Bit off a little too much there.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Okay. Oh. You believe enough lie than you did. I would quite like to make it past this room that I've tried 8 million times. Can I just run past the old Dark Souls method?
Get away from
Is
the
this
walls.
truly a Soulsborne game?
Sorry, just trying to be helpful.
I'm not that. It's just how I am. You are helpful. Sometimes.
That's practically a compliment coming from you.
Well, let me do the Dark Souls method. I've got to fight everything. Oh. That's not good game design. Not letting me skip everything.
Careful, Mac.
Not off to a good start.
We've had worse than this.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to see President? Oh, it's a strong 9.
It's right there.
I'm a big Charlie Simpson fan, mate. Big Charlie Simpson fan. I won't lie to you. Have you listened to any Fight Star yet? I listened to Death Cut and was surprised how heavy it was. I would say that is probably one of their heaviest, and not necessarily representative of. I mean, in a way, it is representative of their sound because it goes from crazy heavy to almost pop-like anthemic chorusing. Which that contrast is my favourite thing about Fight Star. But I would definitely listen to stuff like Sync with the Snakes, their latest album. I found out the other day that Charlie Simpson lent his vocals to one of my favourite Gunship songs. I deleted the album. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Funny jokes. Funny jokes there. Yeah, he's done a fair amount of Gunship stuff because Gunship is just Fight Star, isn't it? Without Charlie Simpson and Omar.
Nothing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm surprised you couldn't tell. He's got quite a distinctive voice, but I suppose you hate him, so.
Bad feeling justified.
All right. Was that Techno Noir Part 2? It's good shit. Unreleased President song called Dionysus, god of I don't know, like wine theatre partying. Yes. It's going to be on the album, but it's being performed live. Nice. I've not really been keeping across what they're announcing and what they're. I mean, you'd think a fair few more tracks are going to be out before the gig. Feels a bit weird to have a gig where most of the audience don't know most of the songs. God of winemaking, yeah, sounds right to me. Usually used to sort of represent frivolity and carnal pleasure.
cubes.
Let's relax.
And the other
for
thing
a
is,
bit.
I've seen like a few
I can't
videos
do
of
this for much longer.
President Live, and it seems pretty good and pretty accurate. They're going to have to rely a lot on a backing track, aren't they? Because a lot of it is just digital, and I don't think there's anyone. A lot of the digital stuff is just there for a backing track that he'll sing over. Which, you know, I don't know if it'll be a less authentic's not the right word, but it's different to when you've just got a couple of guitarists, a bass player and a drummer actually making all the music, when a bigger portion of it is all pre-generated. But to be fair, from the videos I've seen, it looks pretty good still. In the Name of the Father, Fearless, Rage, Destroy Me, Dionysus, and Conclave are the songs that are going to be on the album. So still some to be released. That's still is that everything though? So is that the entire album? It's quite.
I can't do this for much longer.
All right, mate.
What do you think, Jack? Do we keep going? Up ahead.
Let's make this entertaining.
Quite humble, isn't it, in terms of amount?
Okay.
Sold out multiple places. Missed my chance. I had to draw a line. I was on for having saved some money this month, but with the old magic,
Save some of that for later.
it's been a brutal break even. Indeed. But speak to me, yeah. But Scotty, listen to this. Who out of us has really won when you've got a piece of art that will bring you endless repeat joy and a beautiful piece of vinyl, and I've got a few bits of cardboard that I can point at some nerds. So really, if you really think about it, who's the real winner? Yeah, that's true. The cardboard also has art on it. I should give myself some grace. I do feel like it really does. I do feel a bit like it's annoying. I shouldn't feel guilt because it's my own money. But I do feel a bit of guilt because it felt a little bit gratuitous. But I wanted to buy them before they became insane money, so I sort of had to pounce on them. But I didn't actually have to pounce on them. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see.
Better tread carefully.
Don't worry, I bought useless cards. Got Amy Tarot cards. Do I read them? Fuck no. Am I interested in learning to read them? Fuck no. But pretty art, an actual acknowledgement of chaos. Yeah, that's another thing with Magic. Like, I do peruse Magic Madhouse, and there's loads of cards, like those land cards. There are some really beautiful reprints of them, like some with like done in the style of some of the ancient Japanese and Chinese artists, with like lovely characters embossed on them. And I'm like, that has no actual value, but I think they're pretty. And I want them.
Well,
I know she played the game on Steam as well. Was it any good? I mean, it is good. It's exactly what you'd imagine it is, but it's free and you have to still buy. Annoyingly, I was a bit disappointed. I think I'd sort of presumed that if you bought the cards in real life, you'd be able to use them digitally on that game. But that isn't the case. You have to sort of pull them again and buy them again. And the other thing is, it isn't actually it doesn't let you play the version of Magic that I play with people, which is Commander. It's just like straight up 1v1 Magic. So, which is, it's not, you know, it's pretty similar. So it's not a million. It feels a bit like Hearthstone, really, or that one by the League devs that I got into for a while. It all feels a bit like that. But it's a well-made client, and it feels good to play, and it was helpful to learn a few things. Yeah, Legends of Runeterra, I did enjoy that quite a lot. Yeah, so I'll probably play it a bits and bobs, but I was really hoping I'd be able to use it to digitally practice with my cards, and I can't do that, which is a bit of a shame. And I'm afraid I draw the line at buying digital card sets. Yeah, he just likes that. Yeah. Kyle picks up the keys to the new pad tomorrow. Sick.
Our journey
What's this?
continues.
I can't believe how out of the loop I am with Kyle. I find it quite upsetting. Is this the new place in Grimbob? Is this a purchase or a rental? Oh, still a nice one, man. Glad you found somewhere. Have you been living at home in the last few weeks? Hey, Lottington.
And
My wife. But it's mainly Lottington. It's mainly Lottington. Is she on camera? No. This way. He'll come this way.
and me.
What a ledge. Been a bit better at people holding you now, haven't you?
Still doesn't like it. Don't think she would rate it highly.
Yeah. She's squirming. She's going around in circles, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what to do.
There's one.
Come on, follow me.
See ya. Been back and forth from Manchester. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that'll be nice. Gonna meet up this summer, Kyle. Have those plans collapsed? Yeah, that's right. It's gone.
Nice short breath.
If we can breathe, we can fight again. Okay. Let's go. Let's knock them down.
Come over to your new place late August, giving yourself a solid month of making it look epic. It's a kind invite. Whoa! Yeah, we'll all go. Stream trip.
Getting sloppy.
I can learn from this.
I think I'm about to start the loop over again for the 5th time. Spiteful Barrow? Hobbs Barrow?
More monsters.
Best game ever made.
All you got?
Lives will be easier without him.
This one's got some teeth.
Harry can climb your walls. That'll be good.
Go up here. Time to mop up.
Come on.
Hello there.
Come on, follow me. Now stay there, and we won't have to smash the pieces.
That final scene of walking through the hallway and how Barrow was Pete. It was good. It was good. I loved everything about that game. I wish I could delete it from my memory and play it again. Katie and I are actually planning on going to Bakewell in Derbyshire, simply because that area was the area that inspired it. Holly Bob Sparrow. So my favourite part was when the kid calls his sister a goblin. Audibly laugh for a solid 5 minutes. The kids in it are actually very funny. Nerd. Oh, I've received 2 gifts from Timu. I'm sure that's fine and good. A gift to you is you get to buy stuff from us, yes. I'm gonna sell like some discount as a gift. I bought a deck box from Timu. Chamber of Acceptance.
I think we could use that.
I need a break.
Okay, I think we're about to fight a boss. I think, well, no, fuck it, who cares? Whoa! Sick! Where's all this armor been? Some of it is like really lovingly rendered. All of it is, but some of it looks rubbish, some of it looks awesome. So cool. Still hate that sword though. Yeah, MMOs for sure. You're going to have a bit where you get everyone who ever beat you in Magic to sign it. It's never been signed. Yeah, that's me. That's the caliber of player I am.
Traps everywhere.
Screw this up and there'll be hell to pay.
Better try something different.
Get up.
Lights out!
Oh, you... We're in the spiteful barrow again. I have not been upgrading these guys at all. Are they all in the best armor? Oh, they seem to be. Good. Seems like they're upgrading themselves.
Up ahead.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, hang on. Have I just gone the wrong... I think I've gone the wrong way. Shit.
We'll be here forever at this rate.
Looks the same. Can I go up? Is it not powered? Oh my god.
Warm welcome.
Let's make this entertaining.
Oh, it's well, come on. Pull it. I was hoping to get to another boss, but I'll have to accept this progress for now. Oh, nice. Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave things there for this evening. Thank you very much for joining me, as always. Lovely to speak to you all. I will be back. Probably, I've got a very busy weekend, so I'll probably be back on Tuesday with some Final Fantasy VIII, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. So I hope you have lovely weekends, and Geordie, have a good start to your holiday. But yeah, I will see you all on the flippity flop. Goodbye. See you at the fuck. He's already calling it that. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Bye, guys. Lovely tone to leave things on.